Hello. Karen and Maria. This probably will not get very much. Let me pause this. This probably will not get very much attention because of the subject matter. But out of the Saruman's own mouth, a new power is rising. And he wasn't joking. He was not joking at all. You know what happened in there in the Lord of the Rings, how Sauron needed someone to do his bidding. He did. So he chose Saruman the White in his flowing white robe with his scepter in his hand. Looking at it right now, it looks like the Pope. It really does. It looks like it literally popped in my mind. That's what the Pope would wear, something like he's got on. And then cream of warm tongue. He's in his black robe. Okay, there's something to be said about the black robes. This movie is very symbolic. Very, very symbolic, and I think it's true to the events that are taking place in the world, you all. I really do. Yes, I've come on here live, I have, and I know it's not going to get very many, yes, I've come on here live, I have. It's not going to give, I'm listening to myself, it's not going to get very many views right now because the algorithms have already flagged it, you all. They've already flagged it, but that's all right. It's all right, you all. We're still going to do it. Let me see this, put this right here, and we're going to wait for a few more people to get on here, you all, before we come on here, because this is important. So I think Saruman has that cross on his chest, you all. He does, and I want to make sure he has it on his chest. Let's look if Saruman has it on. Yes, he's got that cross on his chest in his robe. And then we got the cream of warm tongue. I don't know what kind of emblem the cream of warm tongue has on him. I don't. Yes, I don't know what type of emblem he has on him. You all, I don't. But looking at that, I'm sorry, it just popped into my mind, you all. It did, looking at his chest. Let me just double check it, you all. Let me just see it. No, I did not. I am not seeing what I think I was seeing. Surely, you all, I'm not seeing what I think I was seeing. Really. I don't think I'm seeing it. Oh, wow. I'm seeing it, you all. I am seeing it. Now this is just this. No, no, you all. No. Let me do this. I can do it. I can do it. He's got a cross on his neck too. He's got a cross on his neck. Saruman has a cross on his neck. I just now noticed that, you all. And his new power is rising. Look at this. Saruman, also called Saruman the White, a fictional character of J.R.R. Tolkien's. Wait a minute. Has it always been J.R.R. Tolkien's fantasy Lord of the Rings? Why has he got the black with the white hand, you all? Hello, you all. So Saruman, you all, I've got to open me up a tab because I'm going to have to. Is that music too loud in the background, you all? Is it? Because if it is, I will turn it down. If it's distracting you in the least bit, I'll turn it off of there so you won't have to hear it. The chat is on. The chat is on, but there's not very many. Let me show you. The chat is on, and you can see there's not very many comments that are being allowed in the chat for some strange reason, you all. Some strange reason. If you're just tuning in, welcome and hello. No comments are being allowed for some strange reason. This is wild. This is really wild. Just one moment. Okay. Let me get this like this. Greetings. Hello there, Daryl Calhoun in Indiana. So we went from 49, 26. We popped up to 65 current viewers, you all. This is something. I just now noticed that he's got a cross on his neck in a white flowing robe, and he's got a scepter in his hand. Saruman does, and we can see Saruman right here. Hello there in Ireland. A new power is rising, you all. And they looked out, and there was the army. There was the army. I'm gonna type this down to you all. And he was displayed as a wise person, Saruman, and trustworthy until he got found out by Gandalf. Okay, but his thing on his thing on his Saruman right here, his cross, he's got a cross on his body. Right there, a cross is on his body. And he's got a tassel, he's got his flowing robes and his scepter. Oh, Mr. Jones, you just watched the video of the orcs coming out of Middle Earth. Wow, this is synchronicity. Guyan Redface, thank you. Yes. So let's look at this, you all. We're going to see if we can see anything in here at all. We are. That's all right, you all. We're going to look at this. Let me look at this. Let's see all the images. I want to see if I can see more of the, like an image right here. And I have nothing. I'm just noticing the similarity. He's got a flowing robe also. He does. He's got a flowing robe. They all do. Flowing robes with a gigantic cross hanging off of them. Why? I now I'm wanting to know why. Well, I would say something else about the hats on them, but I'm not opening my mouth. And I don't like the headgear that's on their head. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like their headgear, you all. I don't. But as for Sauron, he has got himself a cross on his chest too. And I have no idea what Cream of Warm Tongue is wearing, you all. None at all. Saruman has the black and the white ground with a white hand. Well, that ain't the type of hat I was thinking about. It ain't. No, this is not a platform for you. You all, let me tell you what this is not. Let me put this back to me. This platform is not for you to come on here and push your judgment against me or anyone else in America. You can keep your theory to yourself. Okay, this is not a game. And did you ever stop to think that type of mindset, that this is not going to play out the way that you have been told it's going to play out? Have you thought about that? Okay, no, you're not going to use my platform and literally do that. It ain't happening. Not in this lifetime. And if I have to come back another lifetime just because I have to, I will. But I'm getting very tired of coming back to this earth. Okay, I don't got time to play around. This ain't no game. We are approaching very dangerous times for Earth. Okay, we are. Humanity is at a crossroads. Okay, I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. You're here because you're supposed to be here. No, you're not coming here and you're not going to hijack this platform. You are not. I've got a message to get out and I'm going to get it out, and it's going to be my message, not your message. Okay? Take your message to your own platform is what I got to say. Take it to your own platform and deliver it, because you are their messenger. All right? You ain't my messenger. You're not. You are. And I'm sorry about that. No, I got a message. I'm going to get it out. Hello. I am going to get it out. Daryl Calhoun, honey, that's okay. We ain't gonna do. We need somebody. I have to have somebody has to be a moderator in here, because my other moderators ain't on here. We're gonna get it. That's right. Beautiful vibe dynamic. We're gonna get it. You up? He's got a cross on his neck, hanging just like the Pope does. Okay, and no disregard, but that ain't what this message is about. The message is about a new power is rising. That's what it's about. A new power is rising. And we're going to talk about that new power. Actually, I'm going to let him talk about the new power that is rising, because it's a video that I uploaded on my YouTube last year. That's right. That's right. We're going to let him do the honors. Okay, we are. We're going to let our President of the United States do the honors and talk about this new power that is rising. That's what we're going to do. We can do it, and we will do it, you all. So let's come over here. Let's come over here to my video, and we're right here, you all. That's right. So we're going to take you back to December the 12th of 2020 to a video that Gina Honey uploaded. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write it down right here. Okay, we're going to do it, you all. I turned the comments off for this video right here, but I'm going to put the link to this so you can go watch it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something right now for this video right here. While you're all on here, I'm going to show more. And I am going to allow all comments. How about that? I am going to allow all comments on this video. Once this video right here, allow all comments. Okay, that's the video we're going to watch, and all comments now are they're going to be allowed. Now I got to put it back to me, because now I got to go search and find that. No, I don't have to go search and find it, you all. I got it, because I copied and pasted it right here. Let me copy it. We're going to watch it. Can I get over here and watch? What on earth? Yeah, we're going to watch this video right here. We're going to push it in. It's going to pull it up. And we are here. Look, 1 year ago, I had to disable the comments, but now all the comments are allowed. So we're going to go over to here. We're going to push it to here. It's going to take us a while to get here. It's going to take us a while to get here, but a new power is surely rising, just like Saruman said. And it's not a joke. None of it's a joke, you all. So, I don't think you want to watch the whole video. We're not going to watch the whole video. We're going to jump right over to letting you hear what he has to say about this new power that is rising. And we are at the April the 5th of 2013, part of Export-Import Bank Holds 2013 Annual Conference from C-SPAN. That's where we're at right here. Yeah. So let's get over to it. Let me, this is my video that I recorded on this part, you all. This is what you want to watch right here.
Decade, all's changed. And
wait a second. I got to make sure I've got this, I've got to make sure I've got this up so I can get over here, because you need to hear the volume. We need to hear what he's got to say, because he's got something that he wants to say, you all. He does. Hello there. Let's click this out. 9:34. Let's take it at the 9-minute. Let's take it right here. Let's let him say what he wants to say about the new power that is rising. A new power is rising. So he's going to do the honors. All right, we got it.
There was a poem that Yeats wrote called Easter Sunday 1916 about his Ireland after the first rising. That's what we Irish Catholic called the last time we tried to get rid of the British. But all kidding aside, he wrote a poem called Easter Sunday 1916. He used a line in there that I think better describes the state of the world today than it described his Ireland in Easter Sunday 1916. He said, all's changed utterly. A terrible beauty has been born. All's changed. In the last decade, all's changed in terms of the globalization of the world economy, in terms of the rules of the road, the lack of the rules of the road, in terms of watching emerging nations trying to figure out where they fit and how we fit relative to them, and so on. And so these institutions that the affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order, is to actually create a new world order, is to actually create a new world order. What we have now is to actually create a new world order, trying to figure out where they fit and how we fit relative to them, and so on. And so these institutions that the affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order, because the global order is changing again. And the institutions and the rules that worked so well in the post-World War II era for decades, they need to be strengthened, and some have to be changed. So we have to do what we do best. We have to lead. We have to lead. We have to update the global rules of the road. We have to do it in a way that maximizes benefits for everyone, because obviously it's overwhelmingly in our interest. This is not a zero-sum game. It's overwhelmingly in our interest that China prosper, that Mongolia prosper, that nations big and large, East and West, in Latin America and in Africa prosper. Because, you know that old expression, they asked Willie Sutton why he robbed banks. He said, that's where the money is. We want everybody to have a little money to make sure they can buy American products. So the paradox, so we don't view, the President and I and Fred, we don't view economic growth as a zero-sum game here. That somehow we grow and it's not in our interest if other major powers grow as well. You know that genuine competition pushes our companies and our people to perform better. Genuine competition. America welcomes it. As I said, it's stitched into the very fabric of our society, our economic system. And the benefits of healthy competition require, though, a level playing field, or at least a close similarity to a level playing field. We even win when the field isn't quite level. But literally, I mean this sincerely, this is not hyperbole. When the field is level, American workers, the American capitalist system, the American market system, the American ingenuity can and does compete with anyone in the world. We even win when the field isn't quite level. When the field is level, American workers, the American capitalist system, the American market system, the American ingenuity can and does compete with anyone in the world. The American capitalist system, the American market, American workers, or at least a close similarity to a level playing field. We even win when the field isn't quite level. But literally, I mean this sincerely, this is not hyperbole. When the field is level, American workers, the American capitalist system, the American market system, the American ingenuity can and does compete with anyone in the world. on any level. I have overwhelmed. Global order is changing again. We create a new world order because the global order is changing again. And we create a new world order because the global order is changing again. And the institutions and the rules that worked so well in the post-World War II era for decades, they need to be strengthened. That the affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order because the global order is changing again. And the institutions and the rules that worked so well in the post-World War II era for decades, they need to be strengthened. Competition. You're out there fighting every single day. Well, I don't have to tell you, as I've just stated, about competition. You're out there fighting every single day. You know that genuine competition pushes our companies and our people to perform better. Genuine competition. America welcomes it. As I said, it's stitched into the very fabric of our society, our economic system. And the benefits of healthy competition, you know that genuine competition by which all future trade agreements are measured. And that's the first part of the question. The second is something I know this audience understands well. I don't have to tell you, as I've just stated, about competition. You're out there fighting every single day. You know that genuine competition pushes our companies and our people to perform better. Genuine competition. America welcomes it. As I said, it's stitched into the very fabric of our society, our economic system. And the benefits of healthy competition require, though, a level playing field, or at least a close similarity to a level playing field. We even win when the field isn't quite level. But literally, I mean this sincerely, this is not hyperbole. When the field is level, American workers, the American capitalist system, the American market system, the American ingenuity can and does compete with anyone in the world on any level. These institutions that the affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order because the global order is changing again.
So, that's your new power is rising. It's been planned for quite some time. This is from C-SPAN. It's back in 2013, on April the 5th of 2013 is what it is. So, this is on my YouTube channel. I shared it back then. You can see that there is no comments. I had to turn the comments off back then, but I've turned them back on. 1 year ago today, and not 2 years ago, around 2.5 years ago, I found that video right there. I did. And I found this video right here. I think I also need to I don't got that link on here. It was a C-SPAN link, but you can check it out yourself. You can go there. This ain't no game. A new power is rising, and he just spoke about that new power right from his own lips. They needed to level the playing field, and listen. There's nothing ever done by accident in politics. Same way with presidents. They are picked, they are chosen for a specific job to do, and they do that job. And then when it's time for someone else to pass the baton to, they take the baton too. They're going to do whatever they can, and they are. And it's a cooperative effort worldwide to have this new power rise. That's right. a new power rise, and the Lord of the Rings is the one who really controls everything. The Lord of the Rings. And who is that Lord of the Rings? I think we're going to find out. Not too far off in the distance, we're going to see the power of the one who holds those rings, who controls those rings that are on those men's hand. You know how the kings, they took them without questioning? They did. That's okay, you all. We can watch it. We are strong enough to face it, you all. But that's all I'm saying about this. I am. That's it. So yeah. Somebody had to try to hijack this platform right when I started. So if you watch the beginning of the video, I told them, go get your own platform and you deliver your own message. This is my message. So that's right, you all. That's what they are saying. Yeah, it is, Susan, honey. And it's okay. What can we do about it? What can I personally do about it? I can't do nothing about it. I cannot do nothing about things that have been put into motion. I can open my mouth and share when I feel led to share. But can I physically go in and say, you're not doing it, and take complete power away from the ones who have the power? Oh, I would do it in a heartbeat, you all. I would. If I was gifted that much power, if I was like some god or goddesses that had control over all these other dark entities and things, if I was that powerful, oh yeah, I would step in and take it all away. I would. In a heartbeat. And I'd stomp all over every single one of them. They'd be underneath my feet. And the same way with you. They'd be underneath your feet too, you all. They would. Absolutely they would. That's right, Diane, honey. So yeah, we just got to step back and we're just going to see things unfold, but we're going to raise awareness. We are. And that's about it, you all. Let me come over here to the thing. I've got to, I'm going to copy all this stuff down and I'm going to put it in the, I'm going to come over here, and I'm over here in the live stream. Look at that big drop in comments, 304 down to 138 right there. They keeping that chat rate low. So I'm going to put this in the references. References, REFENCES. Oh, unless it's REF, references. We're going to put, this is, and that you can see that clip on my YouTube channel, that whole entire clip. Right here, and or you can try to see if it's still up on the C-SPAN. You can. If it's up on the C-SPAN, maybe you can find it. It took me a long time to find it, you all. It really did. A really long time. Yeah. Country boy, I don't focus on the Federation of Light, the TLS, and the light system entities. I don't focus on them. I had to focus on whatever I'm led to focus on. I know there's a lot of people that's their sole focus is the Federation of Light and TLS and stuff. I can say that I am a being of light, just like a lot of other people. We are of the light. The light. That's right. That light that shines in the darkest of night. We are of the light of love, God's love within us, you all. We are light beings in this body, and that's why I really don't talk about the Federation of Light, the TLS. I don't even know what the TLS is, but I've got my own thing that I focus on, and people focus on their own thing, and it takes everybody working together. It does to put this big old picture together. It does. That's right. Oh, you welcome, Daryl Calhoun. That's right, Jamie, honey. Yes. Is who anti-humanity? Kathy Goldstiff, is who anti-humanity? Yeah. Boom. That looks like little ants. Yeah, I've never heard of them. I don't. I just share what's out there and put the references to it. But that's all right, you all. It is. We're all just trying to figure out what's happening. We really are. Oh, yes, country boy. That's right. I would say so. It's kind of like that. Is it Jupiter rising? Something like that, where they come to harvest the earth and I read that on the back of your Social Security card. You know, you have your own Social Security number, but on the back of that card, there's a number at the bottom, and you are on their stock market. And I was looking at the census lately. I ran up on the census. Why do they got to take a census of every human being on the face of the earth for the records? Why? Because they do. Yeah. Kayan Redface, I saw a brief thing about a speech that somebody sent, and it was only a few seconds, so I was able to watch it. But other than that, I don't got time to sit and watch a big, long video, and I can't even listen to something when I'm doing things around the house. I try to do my own thing and try to keep my mind as clear as possible so I can focus clearly on what I'm supposed to. Yeah, that's okay. You don't got to eat no bugs. You don't. You don't have to eat bugs at all, you all, but this is true. You can find that video right here, the U.S. and Global Economy, that I did back in 2020, and I have turned the comments back on right here. This is 2 years ago, you all, around almost 2.5 years ago. That and his video right here was 2013 from the Import Bank Holds Annual Conference. They're leveling the playing field. In order to level it, you got to do away with the old way. You got to usher in the new way, and change is a part of life. It is, and whether or not we're ready for that change or not, that's another story. It really is another story. It doesn't matter. It's coming. That's right. All right, I'm going to go, and with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. And I put the link to that, and I put the references to the links that I showed so you can see. And I was just wondering why he had that cross on his chest like that, because he looks like somebody else with a cross. And that scepter, I don't know if the scepters are the same that are held by, I don't know if they're the same scepters. Let me see. Did we have that? I wanted to see, does he have a scepter? What's his scepter? What's in his scepter? They got a different scepter. Okay. They got Jesus crucified on their scepter is what they got. And a cross on their neck. So, yeah, he's got that, and he's a black robe. So, yeah, you all, there's so much truth to the Lord of the Rings. You all, I am sitting here talking to myself. I am so sorry to the Lord of the Rings. I am going. I promise you I'm going. Have a wonderful rest of your morning.